Hi everyone, this is Kasey Hinchman with a real estate market update for you as we move into July of 2021. The three most commonly Googled real estate questions last month were, when is the market going to crash? Why is the market so hot? And how much should I offer on this property? So touching on the first one, when is the market going to crash? We are getting the question from a lot of our peers as well as our clients. Are we in a bubble? Are we looking at a market crash anytime in the short term, the next year or two? And for those of us who studied the fundamentals, market fundamentals, the answer is no. We're not going to see a crash or a dramatic adjustment anytime for at least the next couple of years. We're going to remain in this competitive environment. We're seeing a bit of a consolidation in which homeowners and home buyers or shoppers are kind of consolidating and preferring to work with those of us who have been in the industry for quite some time, have been through some market cycles and have a better understanding of these market fundamentals. So there are 7 reasons I'm going to share with you why we're not currently in a bubble, or we're not going to see a crash anytime in the short term. The first reason is low inventory. In March of this year, there were 28 million fewer home sales in the United States than the same month last year. So just a dramatic drop off there. We've seen a dramatic increase in demand as well. The second main reason that we're not going to see any kind of a market breakdown, meltdown in the near future is lack of supply. So Freddie Mac has shared the statistic that we're between 3.8 and 4 million single family homes short of the current demand from buyers in the market. So just an incredible lack of supply. The third reason is favorable demographics. So about 50 million millennials are going to turn 30 this year alone. And millennials are expected to drive the real estate market for the next decade at least. So that's just a tremendous impact there. The fourth reason that we're not going to see a market crash anytime in the short term is return of international demand. So there is an incredible amount influx right now as things open back up of investment of capital into the United States, which is still the most attractive or one of the most attractive countries for investors in the world. And we're going to see that increase quite a bit as we move into the second half of this year. So number 5, mortgage rates, low mortgage rates, incredible. The Federal Reserve has helped quite a bit this spring in keeping those rates low. It's really helped the real estate market, and they've stated they're going to continue to do that as we move into 2022 at least. Number 6, tighter credit requirements. So back before the crash that we saw, the mortgage meltdown, market meltdown in 2008, about 40% of all home loans were what would be termed high risk mortgages, looser credit requirements. And today, those type of loans only make up about 2% of all mortgages that are out there. So the 7th reason is greater equity, and there's a lot of different statistics and ways that people look at this, but in the United States today, one of the statistics I read recently is that about 56 million homeowners are equity rich, considered equity rich, and that means that they have a mortgage that is 50% or less of their home's current value. And of course, when people have equity, there's just a lower probability of foreclosure, losing their home, that kind of thing, than when people are underwater. So I hope this has been helpful. We're not going to see any kind of a dramatic market adjustment for at least a couple of years. We're going to remain in this tight, really competitive market, multiple offer situations and all of that. You'll read headlines in the years to come about market slowing down, interest rates increasing, but those things will be gradual. And within all of that, we should remain in this pretty competitive market. So I hope this has been helpful. Let me know if you have more questions. I'm happy to discuss anything real estate related with you. Kasey Hinchman, 831-239-3708. Thanks for listening and have a great day.